Like so many developing countries, Nigeria seems to have more than its share of handicapped and disabled children and adults. Nigeria has more polio than any country in the world. Although valiant efforts are being made at vaccination programs by Rotary International and other organizations, the WHO estimates that only 20% of Nigeria's children are immunized with the basic vaccines. Once polio strikes, there's no cure or treatment for the paralysis. Most of these children have never seen a doctor in their life anyway. All they know is that they had a slight fever and woke up paralyzed one morning. Crawling on hands and knees is the only way they can get around. They can't go to school unless someone carries them. Many become throwaway children, an embarrassment and disgrace to their family. Most are hidden away. There are teenagers who've never been further from their little house in the village in their lifetime than they can crawl. There are many 40 and 50-year-old adults who've spent their whole life crawling on the ground. In 1999, on one of our first trips to Nigeria, God linked us up with one such young man, Ayuba, a Christian religious knowledge teacher in a public junior high in Jos. When Ayuba finished the 3rd grade, his father told him it was a waste to keep paying school fees for a boy who walked on his hands. It wasn't until he was 19 that his uncle built him a wheelchair, and he went back to the 4th grade at age 19. With enormous determination, Ayuba finished high school and 3 years of teacher's college. On his first day of teaching, his principal sent him to a teacher's workshop where we met. That providential meeting has led to an amazing partnership. Ayuba has a vision for helping all the hundreds of thousands of disabled in Nigeria. In 2004, Ayuba opened our own shop where we can build the wheelchairs 100 at a time. The bicycle parts are imported from India and purchased from a wholesaler in Kano, and the steel tubing, plywood, and other supplies are purchased locally. Ayuba is now working full-time in this ministry, and with our 20 employees in the shop, our payroll runs $1,400 a month. Ayuba, tell each one to come and pick a chair. We build these wheelchairs for $150. For $150, a young person's life is absolutely transformed. Now they can go to school. Now they are somebody. They are children of worth. How often can you totally transform a child's life and give them a future for $150? Every child receives a Bible. We want even the Muslim children to know these wheelchairs are presented in the love of Christ.
We appreciate what you've done for us. It is our honest prayer that brethren who donated these gifts to the brethren in Nigeria, that the Lord will greatly reward them. It is our sincere prayer that many will come to know the Lord through the deeds they have sown in their hearts. May God richly bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you.
These are members.
You are the pastor.
I'm the pastor, Reverend Ephraim D. Youngs.
Okay. As of August 2008, we have donated over 2,300 wheelchairs. As far as we know, more than any other organization in Nigeria, a country half the population of the U.S. We've given wheelchairs in 17 of Nigeria's 36 states, in churches, remote villages, local governments, college campuses, and even in several huge central mosques. Our wheelchairs have made a major Christian witness among Muslims. In one remote area, some militants began complaining because on the back of each wheelchair it said, "Jesus cares for you." The dispute was carried to the village head, a Muslim. He said, "Jesus brought you these wheelchairs, and if you take Jesus' name off, he may come and take them away. Besides, Jesus' name is in the Quran, and nobody's taken Jesus' name out of the Quran. So tell the Christians if Jesus wants to bring any more wheelchairs, he's most welcome." Each year we give out folding white canes at the government vocational school for the blind. So far we've given out over 500 white canes that I bring from the U.S. One Saturday I gave out canes to over 100 blind Muslims from Blind Town, crowded into Gideon Bege, an inner-city ministry in Jos. We've also given out over 100 canes to blind students at the University of Jos.
In 1994, I lost my sight after my suicide. Since then, I don't know how to regain it. But today, I was given key. For this fact, my sight come back to me.
Jesus gave sight to the blind and healed the paralytic, and we are seeking to continue that ministry in his name.